Two copies of 162. Two copies of 163. $164. First binary. This is when Carol Danvers was binary. She's pretty kick-ass too. 165. I have two issues of 161st, first Lockheed. $167. $168. First Madeline Pryor. Now, two copies of 169. Angel on the cover. First Morlocks. Two issues of 170. As you can tell, one has been read more than the other. I forgot her name. But that's Storm on the cover. Issue 171. Once again, you can tell I read one copy more than the other. This is when Rogue joins the X-Men. See, a lot of these books here I originally brought when I was a kid. Look, this says 1983. 83, I would have been 12 years old. I brought this right off the newsstand. Little comic book shop I used to go to in Brooklyn. And this is a better copy I probably just brought last year. I do that with a lot of issues. I replace them. When I originally bought them when I was a kid, is 172. I replaced that with a better copy. Oh boy, I have three copies of 173. Each one better than the next. Wolverine and Rogue on the cover. 174. Two more double issues, 175. I originally bought this when I was a kid. I don't know how I did. I know I did this. I got ink stains on the book. Don't ask me how I did it, but I eventually replaced it. I won't spoil anything. This here is a good book. This is a solo story with Cyclops. First appearance of Valerie Cooper. I have two issues of this. One on 177. $178. 2 copies of 179. First appearance of Leech and Plague. $180. $181. This is X-Men coming back from the Secret Wars. $182. $183. Oh, 2 copies of issue 184, first appearance of Forge. Two issues of 185. $186. $187. $188. This is my little Iron Man. Each one bigger than the next. 189. As you can see, I got a decent run of X-Men going on here. I got a pretty good straight run. 190. $191, first Nimrod. $192. $193. $194. $195, Power Pack on the cover. $196. $197. $198. $199. $200. $201, first Nathan Summers. $202. I like this cover. $203. I'm speeding it up just a little bit. $204. $205. $206. $207. $208. $209. $210. First Marauders. $211. If I read this correctly, this is issue 212, first Wolverine and Sabretooth fight. First Wolverine versus Sabretooth. This cover I love. 213. 214. Uncanny X-Men 215. First Stonewall. First Super Saber. First Crimson Commando. Issue 217. 218. 219. 220. 221. First Mr. Sinister. I have 2 copies of this. This one you probably can't see the line going straight down. So I went and got another copy. 222. 223. 224. 225. 2 issues of 225. 226. 227. 228. 229. There's a whole bunch of first appearances in here, but very minor stuff. 230. 231. 232. I like this cover, The Brood. 220. 233. 234. I'm liking this cover. 235. 236. I like this cover here. 237. 238. Oh, that's it. That was my straight run. I think from 95 to 238, a straight run of the X-Men. Now we got our first major gap. 238 straight to 246. Master Mold on the cover. That was a pretty good run. Here's issue 257. Eventually I'll fill these in. 258. 275. 281. 299. Ooh, nice sparkly cover. 300. First 302. Issue 304. I probably found these in some dollar boxes. Wow, that actually says $10. Is that true? X-Men 355. $335, excuse me. $335. It's $336. $339. I remember buying this. This issue 341, Cannonball versus Gladiator. I just wanted to see how that would turn out. Issue 347. Issue 390 is supposedly the Death of Colossus. That's why I picked this one up. I paid $3 for this. I like that cover. What's it? X-Men 407. And it looks like we're starting a new volume. These are, I guess, some stuff I found in the dollar box. X-Men 16. X-Men 21. It says Death of Banshee. I don't know. I didn't read it. Issue 22. And reprint. Dark Phoenix Saga. Issue 35. I'm not sure which run this covers. We're into the reprints now. Classic Stories by Thomas Adams and Palmer. X-Men Classics. Number 2. Here's a copy of the comic book I'm going to eventually get. Special edition X-Men. It's a reprint of Giant Size X-Men number 1. I actually have 2 copies. This is the one I originally had. I read it to death. So it gets a little beat up. And that is my first in a long line of my long box edition books. Because like I said, I bought a lot of comic books over the last year. And I just didn't put them to the side to make videos. So I'll just do specific long box videos. And you'll see some comic books I showed already. And you'll see some of my new stuff. I'll end it with this. This is the last one in the long box. I guess somebody sent this to me for free. Looks like a reprint of the old horror books. Crypt the Shadows. Number 10. Alright. This is Big Baby SLD. And I'm out.